Hello friends and welcome to another episode of the Urban Homesteading channel. If today is the first time you're visiting with us, we want to extend to you a very warm welcome and invite you to watch any of our over 550 videos that we've arranged for your convenience in playlists, as we are confident you're going to find something both useful and entertaining to watch. If you have been here before, welcome back. If today is your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. Last week we took a first look at the Blackmark XT, which is a non-measure way to cut openings for receptacles in drywall or wall panels. And I know this is a short time afterwards, but we had the chance to use them. So this week we're going to complete the first look with a review of how it works in practice and how we like the project, or the product, right?
Yep.
So going from this, the rough opening, right, and the rough electrical,
Yep.
to ready to put your receptacle on, which will be this. It is using this system. It is about 5 to 10 minutes tops, and the one that took us 10 minutes, actually we had to open it a little bit, was one of the first ones, because we had it too tight, too small of an opening, right?
Right.
As we said, go around the box. Do not go inside the lines, go outside the lines. Is that
Yes.
the best way to describe that?
Right. And that's the only reason we had to open it up a little further, because we had to learn that in using the tool.
But going outside the lines, you can easily do it in 5 minutes.
Yep.
Right, folks? We'll be right back. So here we are, and we're going to demonstrate to you. If you remember, that has an orientation. So you need to make sure that it is oriented up, and if it is not, because we did that mistake, simply we'll want to rotate it.
Right. This will just keep kind of pushing off to the side and rotating instead of lining like that.
So it's not a critical mistake, but it makes it easier if you don't make it, right?
And you can see that this has a directional arrow
Yeah, I don't
as
know
well.
if
So
you can see it or not, but...
You
Alright.
mean you want to show them this?
Yeah, maybe we need to do it again. Can you remove it so we can
Sure.
do it again? Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking.
All right, so
Right.
you've got the 2 screw holes for when you install your outlet here, and these little prongs just slide right in. Ooh, sorta.
And of course we did it perfect the first time, but now
Yeah.
we should have known that it worked well, because...
Yeah, and there you go. So
And that is all you have to do for the installation, right? Alright, so now we're going to move our panel
hold this.
in place. And position it exactly where you want it. I mean, that's critical, right?
Yes.
And here's our panel.
So you want to make sure the panel's in place and snug to where you want it to be.
And our receptacle place is right now covered.
Yep, and again, I want to make sure that my arrow is up, because that's the orientation I put it into the outlet.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Thank you.
There it goes.
And you see it's a very nice and positive.
Snapped right into place.
You want to do it one more time and see if...
Sure.
So, if you want, you can make a mark on the floor if it is unfinished floor, but you don't really need to, right?
Right.
A general idea of where the thing is. And now we're going to take a pencil and mark it. So if you have a double or a triple gang as we have here, you simply use 2 of them. Make sure they're both correctly oriented, right?
And again, you're going to see that these little prongs just go right into the holes where the screws are going to be.
And now we're going to put the panel on, like we did before. And the only thing with your paneling is that you want to make sure it is in the correct position, right?
Yep. Again, you'll want to align it with your wall or your other piece that you've got to make sure everything is aligned correctly.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to...
Maybe it's higher.
I feel like it's not that high, but there it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here we are. I mean, let's start from the beginning so they see.
Okay.
We have 2 of those little marks, right? So we're going to find the one closest to the door first. And here, as you can see, it locked. And now the only difference is we're going to only mark three of the four sides, right? The top, the side, and the bottom. And then we're going to move it to the second one. You could have just moved it.
I know, but I just wanted to have them.
And as you can see, it's nicely locked. And again, we're going to do three sides. And that will give us the dimension for the opening. And if you want, actually, I think you can use the same device to connect the two lines. Just use the long side so you make sure you're... It might be easier to use the long side versus the short side.
Fine. But then I've got magnets pushing them out of the way. And it doesn't want to play nice that way.
And now we have a perfect opening outline.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to use our Dremel Somax, I believe it's called.
Something like that.
Now, there are two ways you can do this. I guess there are more than two ways, but we have the Multimax from Dremel, and there are many of those oscillating tools that you can buy. Harbor Freight makes one for 20 or 30 bucks, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
I find this the most useful one. And we're going to go and make the opening. We're going to demonstrate you on this one. If I can find... No, there it is.
There it is.
We're going to demonstrate you how to do it on that one. And of course, if you don't have one of those tools, you can use a jigsaw, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you simply make a hole in one corner.
So the benefit of using this is that this Multimax is that it will do a plunge cut with the oscillating blade, and you don't have to do anything else except follow your outline. If you're going to use a jigsaw, what you need to do is drill a pilot hole inside so that your jigsaw blade can go down in there. And probably you'll need to do one in each one of the four corners so that you have a turning point to cut along the line.
Okay, and we're going to show you this next. Again, use whatever tools you require. It doesn't require any special tooling to do this. So we're going to cut one of the openings to show you the semi-permanent result, right?
Right.
Without installing the outlet.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you're going to see the whole process. I need to cut a little more. No? Why is it coming? So here we are now. We have put the panel back. And as you can see, it makes a very nice and tightly opening, right?
Yep.
No measure, no mass, no fuss. What are your thoughts, Elpida?
It worked really nicely. It was a very good way to be able to mark the outlets without having to do measurements or getting it wrong, cutting the hole in the wrong place or cutting it too large or anything like that that could cause a lot of extra cost to repair or replace this panel.
Yeah, and for us it will be costly because these are wood panels and they are not pocket friendly. Did you like that?
Yeah, pocket friendly.
Pocket friendly. So stick around and we're going to give you our conclusion. Well, friends, this concludes our episode for today. I would say that so far this system performed exactly as we envisioned it. We were very impressed with it on our first look, and I think that it is exactly as we thought. What do you think, Elvira?
Yeah.
It is straightforward, it is easy, it is fast. I cannot imagine a faster way that Cook would have done it.
Oh, no.
I think this is about as fast as you can do it. Especially, I mean, we only do this little building, but if you have a whole house to do, this will be a savior,
Oh, for sure.
both of time and material.
Even with all the outlets you've put in here.
Yeah, I did put a lot of outlets because we are building it for my office, so it makes sense, right?
Right, for your computers and all the other electronics you're going to have.
But again, you can use it for anything. In fact, and I don't know if you want to go up and show the ceiling light, you can see they also have screws there. So you can use that for this, because when you make the parallelogram, you find the middle of it, and it will be the middle of that circle.
Yeah.
Then you use the correct circular saw, and you're there, right? So you can do virtually anything you want with electrical outlets using this device. No, was that clear what I just said about that?
So what you're talking about is marking the middle after placing those magnets, and then if
Well,
you put
right,
your
because
drill,
if you come here,
you put your drill in the middle of that, then you've got the correct circular size.
right. I mean, if you make an X here, that middle will be the middle of the,
Of the
right? Does it make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
So, in any case, we are moving on. We're going to hopefully finish this in the next couple of days. And we are making a video on how we're doing this office that is outside of our house, right? It's just a separate building. And we're going to have an episode of that. If you enjoyed this episode and you enjoyed this series, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so. From Dr. Wizard, Elpida, and the Urban Homesteading channel, we want to wish you a great week. Stay safe, put your masks on, wash your hands, and we're going to see you on the weekend with another build. Stay safe, friends.